Okay, y'all, it's me. Stop, drop, and roll on. I was gonna wear that jacket right there, but it's wool. I've had it for a really, really long time. But the thing got some little mouth holes in it, so it's dyed. So it's just the way it is. I mean, but like I said, it had a good run. So it is Sunday, and we can wear pants to my church. So I'm gonna show y'all what I got on, and then I'm gonna tell y'all about this jacket. Hey y'all, it is me, and I'm back, and I got my jacket on. Y'all, this jacket is a size 18. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Now it is like I would like for these two pieces like to meet like that and just be like that. They kind of open a little bit, but I probably won't keep it closed. I'm probably gonna wear it like this, but anyway, I don't know why I make that noise, but y'all, I'm getting there. Changin Chris, thank you for saying take pictures, because it is something that I have like not been really good at doing or wanting to do, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be to my benefit. So signing off. Toodles. Hey y'all, this me, Stop, Drop, and Roll On, and the great Pierre.
Morning.
Let me move where y'all can. There you go. Anyway, here's the question. Okay, y'all, we through with church. Oh Lord, we came in here to have a bite to eat. Pierre got on me about my food choices. You don't have nothing to say about my food choices?
Well,
He said that
it was all right.
He said I had ordered too much food, and but I do have a habit of that, and then I can't like eat it all. But the real deal was I wasn't really sure how any of this stuff was gonna taste, with the exception of the salad. We went to Jason's Deli, and so the salad I knew, but then I had ordered a cup of soup. Usually I get the vegetarian vegetable. I think that's what it's called. But I didn't get that today. And I got tomato basil, but then they put cheese in it. It was good, but I didn't want the cheese. And let me see, what else did I had a half a sandwich, but that sandwich had
cheese.
Yeah, but the cheese that was on it was not. Something was awry. What did I say that cheese was? Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese, yeah.
And that Swiss cheese smelled like ripe underarms. Well, it didn't smell like ripe underarms. It tasted like, I don't know how you would quantify what an armpit without deodorant on it would taste like, but that's what this cheese was kind of like.
I failed to understand, was everybody talking about diets and this and that, and this kind of program and that, and you can't get a meal anywhere without getting a slab of cheese on your food. And if you don't want cheese, they look at you like, what's wrong with you? You know, I don't want cheese.
Okay, Pierre just had a rant, y'all. That was his first rant. But we go on about this, but that's not why we even on here. We done got off on a rabbit trail talking about cheese. Anyway, when we today was the last I won't say installment, but I guess that's the best word for it, of the pastor was talking about the last of the marriage seminar thing. Cause we've been having we had some classes, sermons and stuff based on relationship prior to the seminar, and then we've had these 3 afterwards, right? And it's been really good, and it's been refreshing, especially like for the people that couldn't go, whatever. And then I guess a refresher, because you really do want to, institute the stuff. There's no reason to go if you're not going to work on your relationship or improve it or prevent things from happening. So one of the things that we got was
conversation starters.
for couples.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a box. They had conversation starters in it for, one was for families, and there was another one. It was like 3 different ones, and we got this one. So we've asked each other one question prior to, and then this is the question that we kind of talked about while we've been there eating. So usually when we get in the car, this is like an unspoken like situation. I don't take these in the house. I leave them out here in the car. So if we have a lull, or if we going somewhere we can sit and talk, because y'all, one of my pet peeves, one of my number one things that I never want to be is what? When we go out to eat, what do I always say? I never want to be.
No person sitting there, no conversation.
That makes me so sad when we go out to eat and it's people sitting at a table not conversing with each other. And I mean, I'm not talking about like there's a lull or you thinking about something or something. I'm talking about no conversation at all. And the last time we went to go eat, it was an entire family. That was last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We went to go eat, and it was an entire family. It was mom, dad. The mom and dad had ear pods in their ears, and the little kids had regular ear sets. Everybody had their cell phone, and they were sitting at the table. Everybody was on their cell phone. Nobody communicating with each other at all.
Except the order.
Yeah. They ordered, and that was it. And I've always been that way. I've been this way for years, that I just do not ever, it's always something to talk about. Always, So anyway, to me felt like Pierre is not real verbal. He is, but not really. He's getting better. But he can be. You think I can't see you?
What?
Ain't no what. He be trying stuff too. But anyway, our question the other day was question 95 is the one we asked. And this is it. In the movie The Karate Kid, young Daniel is befriended by an old Japanese man who teaches him karate, but more importantly offers him kindness and encouragement. Name an older person who blessed you with kindness and encouragement. And Pierre, do you have an answer?
I can't think of anybody.
Pierre said he didn't have anybody. I thought he maybe came up with somebody, so that's why I asked him again.
No, especially male.
It didn't say it had to be male. It's just a person.
I know that, but boys coming up need men.
Yeah.
And there was most of the ones I had were women, and
your grandma encouraged you not to. She encouraged you to walk.
And she was more critical.
Pierre was running scams, y'all, when he was young. Pierre had his people thinking he couldn't walk, and he could walk. He wouldn't walk. He refused to walk, and he had his grandma and his aunts and stuff packing him around all day long.
When I was an infant.
No, you wasn't no infant if you was walking. You was a toddler.
Well, whatever.
But he knew how to walk. He refused to walk. And so they thinking something's wrong with him. Pierre probably was like 1 inch away from going and getting evaluated with the doctor. Why are you scamming? Why you little? You almost got a label put on you.
Well, I mean, if everybody's packing you around,
see,
why bother?
There's the truth right there. Why bother? Your mind, 1 year old, and it's already thinking about conniving and running game. So what happened was one day, I think their arms got tired, to be totally honest. You packing around this big minor bird, and it's sitting up here letting you take it from point A to point B and all this other stuff. And somebody, what did you say? Somebody put some toys or something down or did something you wanted to get and they wouldn't give it to you? Hmm? How did you start walking? How did you show them you knew how to walk?
My grandmother was talking about, how come I wouldn't walk and blah, blah, blah. And my mother said, yeah, he can walk. And she said, here, take this to your grandmother. And I got up, walked, took it over to her.
See, this is what I'm talking about. But all day, when he's over there in the daycare under the auspice of his grandma and his aunts, Pierre is getting packed. He knew what he was doing. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all need to watch these babies. They doing things. Now, my person, and this is why I was telling Pierre, was Miss Ann. One summer, I went to my grandpa's house. And I love my grandpa. He had a wife. She was not my grandmother. He was remarried. My grandmother was remarried. And y'all, I could have sang the theme song from Annie. It's a hard knock life for us. But the only us was me. Because I was the only kid that went. She had me cleaning baseboards. She had me vacuuming the curtains with she had a rainbow vacuum cleaner. To this day, I don't even want to see no rainbow vacuum cleaner with all them attachments. They had a 3-story house. They had a full upstairs with a kitchen and everything in it, one level, and then they had a full basement with amenities, kitchen, and all that stuff. This is my grandpa's house and a wraparound porch. And I'm cleaning all day long. My grandpa was at work. And then she was trying to, just think about the theme song from Annie or whatever that song. I think I was singing both songs. I was singing It's a Hard Knock Life, now that I know that. And then every day when I went to bed, it would have been The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And all I was thinking about was, I want to go home. So then I guess I had a little bit of the Wiz in there too. When I think about home, I think about Love Everlasting. You know that song, When I Think of Home. Y'all, I begged to go. I wanted to go home so bad. And it was a little lady named Miss Ann. And Miss Ann was so sweet. She was a little bitty thing. And she knew what my grandfather's wife was doing. And so what she did was she would tell her to send me up there to her house because she thought that they was like running a free maid service or something. But that's not what was going on. When I would go up to Miss Ann's house, she would fix me peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, give me all the cookies and candy that I wanted. Not that I needed any of it because I was just a little chubby situation already. But she was showing me compassion. I will never ever forget that lady because she knew what was going on at my grandpa's house when I wasn't at her house. And she told me, she would talk to me about my weight, but she wasn't demeaning when she was talking to me. She would just tell me not to ever let people be mean-spirited to me. She used to tell me, how pretty I was and tell me that don't let people be mean to you about your weight. And she was kind of saying things about my grandfather's wife that wasn't mean-spirited, but she was just saying that you'll be all right. You'll be all right. And then she said, and when you get older, it'll all level out, is the way she put it. So Miss Ann has a special place in myself because what she said was true, and that lady got me through. That was a summer to remember. And I think when I went down there, I might have been like maybe about 9 years old, maybe about 9. But it was hard. That was a hard summer, and she in her own way, she helped me to endure. So that's my person, who blessed me with kindness and encouragement. And y'all, hold the thing up again. These are by Gary Chapman and Ramon Presson. And this is it again. Conversation starters for couples. And
icebreakers.
Yeah, it is. They really are. And it says these 101 helpful cards can be enjoyed over dinner, on a date night, or anytime you'd like to dig a little deeper. And that's it. You got anything else to say, Mimini?
Not really.
All right, y'all. That's it. Toodles.